Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of GD Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another top 10 list for the Walking Dead universe. This one is, what are my top 10 favorite episodes of Fear the Walking Dead out of the first 7 seasons? Alright guys, this is going to be doing another video today. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another top 10 list for you guys for today. This one was highly requested on yesterday's video, so I definitely want to go ahead and do this one, which are the top 10 favorite episodes of mine of Fear the Walking Dead. So, why was this list so much more difficult to make than the actual main Walking Dead? I don't know, but, I think I know. It's because it's not nowhere near as good as the main Walking Dead. But anyway, so this is obviously, this video is just my opinion. This is just my list on the series, of course. I know there's going to be a lot of people that probably look at this list and are like, damn, there's so many episodes that are not the classic OG Season 3 episodes. And, you know, I'm sure there's going to be those viewers out there because, God forbid, you don't praise the hell out of the first 3 seasons of Fear. It's like the end of the world to most people. So, even though, can I let you in on a little secret? I think the first 2 seasons are pretty fucking mediocre, but anyway, that's just a topic for another day right there. So, anyway, let's get into the list. So, we got a few honorable mentions, and then we'll get into the actual top 5. Starting off with the honorable mentions. So, one is Here to Help, the Season 5 premiere. I actually really enjoy that episode. I think it's a really exciting kind of, you know, action episode. It's a good kind of premiere episode. We got the intrigue of the CRM. We got the return of Daniel. We got a lot of really interesting stuff in that episode. And I thought it was really good. Another one is Humbug's Gulch, the crossover episode for Dwight's. This one was really exciting as well, too, getting to see Dwight kind of come in for the first time. The episode had its problems, but I thought it was still very, very good. We also have The Good Man, the Season 1 finale. This one was really intense, and back in the day, my favorite episode of Fear. Really enjoyed what they did with Travis in that one, the battle with the military and stuff, and the death of Liza and stuff. Very, very good episode. Another one is Wrath. Really enjoyable episode. I will say a lot of the episode is not exactly the craziest, but the ending was definitely really intense. But again, that's why I can't put it in a top 10, is because without the ending of that episode, I can't say it would be a really like an S tier type episode. So I'll just say it's definitely an honorable mention for sure. And the final honorable mention we'll put on here is JD, Season 6, Episode 13. This one was really cool. Getting to see John Sr., getting to see John's father being introduced. And if they would have handled him better in Season 7, I think I would have actually put that in the top 10. So there is that. Now, starting off with number 10, this one is going to go to Season 6, Episode 2, titled Welcome to the Club. Really, really enjoyable episode. I really enjoy what they did with Strand in this episode and how he kind of goes back to his old Victor ways, you know, sacrificing someone so the rest can get what they want and stuff. And really, really just cool episode. I love the, you know, reappearance of Morgan at the end of the episode. How they kind of trick you into thinking that Daniel lost his memory, and then by the end of it, you kind of reveal that he's good again. And it's just such an interesting episode. Alicia was really good as well. And yeah, really, really well done episode for sure. Number 9 is going to go to Season 6, Episode 11. This one is The Holding. I absolutely love the vibe this episode gave off. I really wish that this cult would have gone somewhere, because in terms of the vibe and the feel that this episode kind of gives you, it's really, really cool. You know, Riley and kind of his creepy vibes and stuff, and the cult feeling, the, you know, Walker on the tree, and, you know, Alicia and her, you know, sacrificing herself so the others can get away, and this big, big time fight. Wes having to kill his brother, just really, really intense episode, and I thought it was a really, really well done episode in terms of kind of a setup for a group of villains. And, you know, even if it didn't pay off, I still thought it was a really well done episode either way. Coming in at number 8 is going to be Alaska, Season 6, Episode 3. I think this is one of the most fun bottle episodes Fear the Walking Dead ever did. The banter between Althea and Dwight is something that I really enjoy. I love seeing Dwight reunited with Sherry. That was absolutely amazing. And just the kind of the on-screen chemistry that, you know, Maggie Grace and Austin Emilio had. For some reason, even though it wasn't the most insane episode in the world, it turned out to be one of my favorites. So for that, I'm going to put it on here because in terms of a enjoyment factor, this is one of the ones that I remember. I was like really enjoying it basically every scene that was in the episode, I was having a good time with it. So, yeah, and, with Fear, that's kind of rare. So I got to acknowledge it. I got to give credit where credit is due, for sure. Number 7 is Season 3, Episode 5. This one is Burning in Water, Drowning in Flame. I so much just love this episode. The introduction to Walker, the, guy getting his head pecked or whatever by the crows, and the feeling of fear and tension mixed with the Troy and Madison banter, also with the stuff with Daniel and Strand, and when he leaves Strand at the, the motel, right, because, he kind of realizes that he lied to him. Such a awesome episode. I love the way they did this episode, the music and everything. Just really, really good. Number 6 is Children of Wrath. This is the Season 3 mid-season finale. This was a super intense episode on what are they going to do. Walker is on his way. How are they going to handle this? What do we do? What kind of situation are we dealing with here? And the stuff with Madison, the story of her when she was a little girl and what she had to deal with, and, about her father and what she did, and then, killing Jeremiah, and then having it be Nick, and then delivering the head to Walker as a truce. I mean, it is just such a unlike Fear the Walking Dead. Honestly, to me, this felt like another show. And in a really good way, too. It was so intense, so exciting, and I thought they really did a good job with it. Number 5 is Season 6, Episode 4, The Key. Now, this used to be my second favorite episode of the show. Ever since then, I will admit it's gone down just because I don't like how the person that actually killed the Ranger is Dakota, which therefore killed John. So kind of affects future plots, but it's still a really exciting, investigation type, style episode. And I love the stuff with Morgan on the road as well, too. Perfect, B plot for that. And you've got Strand versus, John in the street. I mean, you had so many things. Janice's death and how gruesome that was and stuff. I mean, it was a really exciting episode. And honestly, I'm always reminded every time I watch it how incredible that episode really, really was. So definitely one of the better ones of the series for sure. Number 4 is Season 3, Episode 1, Eye of the Beholder. So this is a really exciting season premiere. You got to see the introduction to Troy. You see the military. You see Travis in practically an arena fight with the dead. You've got, the action, the walkers, the scariness, the brutality, everything. And it's just such an exciting episode. I mean, Madison putting the darn, what was that, the spoon through Troy's eye or whatever, and Jake comes in, kind of calms the situation down. You got the walkers that overthrow the border. They have to kind of bail and get out of there. I mean, it's such an incredible way to start a season. Honestly, it's such a good way to start things off. Number 3 is Brothers Keeper, Season 3, Episode 12. This was an awesome episode. You've got the herd that is being led towards the ranch by Troy because he's pissed that he got kicked out by Madison and Walker, right? And you've got him that's kind of doing this. He ends up getting Jake, bit and killed, and therefore Jake dies. The ranch is overrun. You've got Alicia that's, in there kind of leading the ranch while Nick is out there with Jake and with Troy and everything else going on. It's such a cool episode, and it's bottled off, too. You don't even see Madison, you don't see Strand, you don't see anything. But for some reason, they just managed to make this one so exciting with what they had. Honestly, it was such an incredible episode. Number 2 is Season 4, Episode 1, What's Your Story? I am a massive defender of this episode. I don't like the crossover any more than anybody else does, but I can't ignore the fact that what they did in this episode was so cool. They basically give you a Walking Dead episode, and we cross over with Morgan after seeing Rick, Carol, Jesus. We then walk all the way to Texas with Morgan as we experience the new characters, which are John, amazing character, and Althea, really good character at the time as well, too. And they, travel there. You got some villains on the road, really exciting stuff there with some walker fights and, fighting other people and stuff like that. And it lines up perfectly with the meeting with Alicia and the group where they basically ambush them. I mean, Such a clever episode. Such a clever episode, and it's a shame the crossover didn't go better afterwards because I thought it had a really good start. And my all-time favorite episode of Fear the Walking Dead, I'm sure this is not going to be a surprise to anybody here. The end is the beginning. Season 6, Episode 1. Oh my god, I actually was floored by this episode. The first time I saw it, I remember I reviewed it. I was like, okay, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, seriously, one of the best episodes for the Morgan Jones character. The way he comes back, being hunted by Meal the entire episode. The message he sends to Virginia. I mean, the way he kind of goes about this and his mission to get his people back. And the transformation to All Life is Precious to this motherfucker. I mean, this is definitely the best work Fear has done. This is so good that this is one of my favorite episodes in the entire franchise. I think it's an incredible episode. So definitely let me know in the comment section below, what are your favorite episodes of Fear the Walking Dead? What is your top 10 list? I definitely want to hear that now from you guys in the comment section below. So of course, guys, the video here, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss my videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Review, subscribe, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!